Hey guys, Mallory from Quebec Homestead. So I decided to jump right into these 10 questions for homesteaders because I love getting to know everybody's channels and I think it's a really good idea. So Copper Kettles Farms started this collab, and there are a whole bunch of homesteaders that have joined in to get to know one another, which is an awesome idea. I was tagged by TS Dogs and Dragonflies Farms. She's got a whole bunch of cooking videos and it's pretty cool. She's still growing, so I'll be sure to put her link down below. Just a fair warning though, you're better to eat something before going to her channel because you're going to be hungry. So first question, what got you in homesteading? Simple answer is I was pretty much born into it. My dad had a hobby farm here in Quebec. Actually, he had a hobby farm in California where I was born in San Diego, and when we moved to Canada in Quebec, we had a 7-acre hobby farm with pigs, cows, chickens, meat birds, eggs. We had a few turkeys. We even had some boars, some wild boars. And my mom had a really big garden and a greenhouse. It was a really awesome place to grow up. So I wanted a place like that for my kids to grow up. I have a 3- and 4-year-old, and we are living the life.
So what got me in homesteading? I used to be in the army and I had a big injury, so I had to retire. While I was beginning my retirement, I was feeling kind of lacking a lot of outdoor time, so I started to do little projects every once in a while, and then I found it was very uplifting. So yeah, I think my injury or my retirement got me into homesteading in a way.
What is something I want to add to my homestead in 2020? I'm still renovating my farmhouse. There is so much work to be done, and also in my buildings in back. It's a mess. So I am trying to get some infrastructures in, and before getting animals, we really want to be ready. We learn our lesson. It's we got such a short season here in Quebec. We have like 3 good working months in the year, so we have to rush everything. And plus, I'm getting married in 2020. So I'm just trying to get my homestead, nice looking for wedding pictures.
I'm kind of torn between having honeybees and having a smoker so I can smoke meat. So it's gonna be honeybees or smoked meat, or both. We shall see.
So I got this garden that I've been trying to set up this summer. I've been working a lot on it. I got the excavator in there, and it's going to be really special. And if it goes well, I'm thinking of rebranding my channel to the name of that garden, Farms. So yeah, that would be my 2020 big change on the homestead.
What is the most difficult lesson you learned while homesteading? It will never be possible for me to accomplish everything as fast as I want. That I have to let go.
What is the most difficult lesson that I learned homesteading? I'm sure plenty of you, and I've heard plenty of you say this answer. Build your infrastructures for your animals before getting the animals. Do not buy your animals before having the right setup, because everybody is going to pay the price.
No, I think trees enough.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Number 4. What is your favorite chore to do on the homestead? Oh my gosh, there's so many chores that I don't like to do. Man, it should be the reverse. What is the worst chore? My favorite chore to do on the homestead would be to take care of the horses. Having that contact. Horses are my therapy. So, feeding them, You got lots of time to yourself when you're picking up their poop. I'm just saying. Lots of time to think. What is your favorite thing to grow? Alright, I love growing carrots. Carrots are like my favorite thing because we have a cold season that starts in October that the carrots just get so sweet and so yummy. Yeah, they're definitely my favorite thing to grow. What do you love most about the homesteading community? I'm relatively new to the homesteading community, but what I do love about it is that there are just so many homesteaders out there that I didn't know about, and the fact that they're all together collaborating on this video is so awesome. Like, and just knowing that you're not alone. Like, I feel alone so many times on the top of this mountain. You have no idea. Well, maybe you do. But, you know, just knowing that I'm not the only one that's, like, struggling with this lifestyle that, you know, because it's hard. It's hard work. And just knowing that, it reassures me, I guess, to know that people come together and they help each other. And whether it's in another country, you know, we're all living the same type of lifestyle, which is awesome. So we're not alone. That's what I love the most about it. What is my favorite meal to make? I have my dad's recipe of roast beef with potatoes and gravy. I think that would be my favorite. It is definitely the meal that if I have people over, they will go like, okay, do you have some more? A good red roast beef with some gravy, some onions, mustard powder, butter. Yummy. What is my favorite holiday? Okay, I'm gonna say my favorite holiday is the 4th of July because it's my birthday. And there's always fireworks, and I love fireworks. Even though we don't really have a 4th of July firework party here in Quebec because our like national holiday is the 1st of July. Is your homestead where you want to settle? Alright, I don't know if you watched my farmhouse renovation, what did I find in the walls video, but in that video I said, I'll tell you what, never am I ever going to buy another old house to renovate. This is our forever home, and never again are we going to do this. Never. We bit off more than we could chew here. It is so much more work than we thought it was going to be on the renovations. Like, I'm not going to kid you, I think we have over $70,000 in renos in this house so far, and it doesn't even show that much. Like, and then this is only the house. There's the buildings in back that need a lot of work to do. So we're not putting all this work in for nothing, and we're putting down our roots here. This is our forever home. Our kids are going to grow here. Hopefully they will take over one day. That would be just like the dream, you know, just the people that were here before. There were 3 generations. The lady that we bought from was 80 years old. She was born here. Her parents had her here. She had her kids here. And it has so much history that I would really love to be able to put down the roots and have that history go through time. What homesteaders do you follow and enjoy learning from? Okay, hands down, since I've joined this homesteading community, Two Family has been like the biggest influence on me and how to grow my channel, how to set up everything. I'm so happy I got on the wheel yesterday. I was like, is it gonna be me one day? Yay! So that was pretty exciting. And so I know, and I take every bit of their information that I watch and I try to apply it on my channel to help grow because I really believe in it. And I wanna, you know, I wanna make it work. So in the big channels that got me started would be the gardening channel with James Prigioni. He's got a 7-year-old food forest in New Jersey. It is just crazy productive. And so that's what I want to get into with my orchard, and turn it into a food forest. And you know, we have a machine to make our wood chips, and it's just that we're running out of time to make them, so I'm gonna try to figure something out. And we're just so out there that we can't get wood chips delivered to us, so maybe it's not a realistic goal, but we're gonna do our best to try to get some stuff in that orchard. And just like in the humoristic line, it would be I just found Cole the Corn Star. They are such an awesome family. They're so entertaining. They got this big corn and soya farm, and they have a grain farm pretty much, and they got all this machinery, and I love machinery and everything mechanics on the farm, so I love to follow them. And they got a farmhouse mansion that they're renovating. I think that is pretty much like in the humoristic side of the channel that I'm watching these days. There are just so many. I watch all the little homesteaders out there, and you know, Pete is like the sweetest dude. I love watching him. I watch 2 or 3 videos of the small homesteaders community channels. I think it's just so awesome to see what everybody's doing, and yeah, like I said, you feel a little bit less alone when you watch them. I nominate Karen from The Busy Little House. She is also from Quebec. She's got a little homestead, and she is homeschooling her kids, which is, my gosh, I respect all of you that homeschool. That is so awesome. So she is busy, but I contacted her and said, you know, if I tag you, will you do a video? And she said, yeah, it might get me back into it. So thumbs up for Karen. And so that's it, pretty much. I guess if you want to join in on this fun and you haven't been tagged, I tag you. Bye!